ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome back. My name, as always, is Ryan, aka the Ryman, and you are in store for another installment of Ryman's Bizarre Adventures in Katawa Shoujo. Last time that we were here, holy hell, we actually finally got through all of Act 2. It was real touch and go there for a second. Part of me was thinking Act 2 wasn't ever going to end. Now, I don't know if it's because of my 4-month hiatus in between recording sessions for this or what, but I'm ranking this kind of up there for probably one of the longest Act 2s around. Man, and I thought Lily's story was like super long. So far, it seems like Hanako's story was like super short in comparison to everyone else's. But hey, the only way we're going to get to the end is if we just keep going. Let's see, I got my stack of drinks next to me in case I need them. My phone right in front of me in case of other shenanigans that need my attention. Let's go. I shake my head to fend off the dazedness. The teacher is looking at me, as is everyone else in the class. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. To what? Oh god, was I asked a question? Oh god, I really can't remember how the last episode ended. Was I asked a question? I mean, leaving my boy Hasao for actually answering honestly that I wasn't paying attention and not doing what I would have normally done and just blurted out an answer. Any answer. I gotta start possibly, maybe, watching my previous episode before doing a recording so I'm actually caught up to speed. But that involves prep work, and I'm not known for prep work. What's the difference? What's the distance between? Never mind. Different question. Why are you here in this class? Oh god. We got caught sleeping and now it's being called into question why are we even bothering with school. Oh crap. Oh god. To her learn about physics. I'm super glad you didn't end that with a question mark like I normally do, just to be a smartass. To learn about physics? Yes. Well, no. Yes, but no! But that's the answer I wanted to hear. To acquire knowledge is the secondary reason for you being in school. I'm sorry. I thought that was the first. The primary one is to learn about the rules of society, the norms and ethics that govern your everyday life. You don't come to school for the classes. You come to interact with the other people there. Your classmates who are your equals and the teachers who are your superiors. You learn how to form social contacts and maintain them. In other words, how to be part of a society. We do live in a society, Mattel. The school itself is a microcosm of the entire society. Locke was the one who realized that, you know. School's not just a place for learning. And of all the kids your age, you guys should know that better than anyone else. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and please do. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm stupid and ignorant, especially when it comes to other people's cultures. But I thought that in Japan, the primary shit was learning. It's like from what I've heard, and I can't say that I can confirm it at all, but they don't care about how you think. They care about you memorizing as much information as possible, no matter what that information is. They don't really answer the question of why you should learn it. It's just, you will learn this, and you will also dress this way, and act this way, and talk this way, or so help you God. But please, correct me if I'm wrong. Where was I? Did I read this? I don't know. He pauses for a moment, and lets his eyes sweep over the class to see if the message sunk in. At the very least, it shut everyone up and got them to focus on him, captivated either by his voice or the son changed the topic from physics to philosophy of education. However, However, my classes, as you aptly put, are a place for learning about physics. He points at me with a piece of chalk he's holding. So no sleeping during class. Got it, Nakai? Yes, sir. From the corner of my eye, I catches in a scowl, and me should barely contain giggle. I sink deeper into my seat, and I swear, one of these days, one of them, we will try to have some kind of vengeance on everything, including those two. Oh god, I'm making a vengeance list for Katawa Shoujo. What is Oh god. The next 2 seasons are basically either is Shizune and the Emi route. Perfect! That is how we will gain our vengeance. We will find our opportunity from within. Have you ever dated someone just to find a way to spite them in the end? Please don't answer that. Please. Please, I don't want to know. I don't want to open that can of worms. Daddy, how did you meet Mommy? Well, whatever you are. I originally wanted to spite them and make them cry. But realized this was my ultimate act of revengeance. Oh, Rhyman Dating 101. Please do not take any advice I give you. The last time someone took my advice and the relationship ended ugly. I'm not gonna give names, but you know who you are. We gotta get the fuck out of here. After classes end, need to yawn. This is what I get for recording at 10:30 at night. After classes end, I'm the last one to leave the classroom. I close the door behind me and quietly make my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Club time passes in relative peace and quiet. I sit in my usual seat next to Rin, but she doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood. She's even more distant than usual. Today we are going to draw still life and get to choose from either a vase full of fake flowers or an arrangement of rocks, sticks, and canvas. The teacher encourages us to gather around the preferred motif, emphasizing perspective, texture, and lighting as the key points of this exercise. I look at Rin to see if she prefers one of the subjects over the other, but she just tilts her head, signifying nothing. Classic Rin. The club members quickly shuffle their chairs around the classroom to get closer to either the vase, whatever the fuck you want to call that, or the clutter. Rin and I both picked the flower vase, but only one of us seems to do any work. Have we dropped the subplot over the fascination over the fucking blind artist? I think we did. Oh god. How the fuck did I remember there's a blind kid trying to paint? Was he blind? I'm gonna have to go back, but I swear there was a blind kid in here. Did he get lost on the way up here? That's why we don't talk about him anymore. Oh god, did Hanako assassinate him? She's ignoring Naomi's assignment just like she suddenly started ignoring me. And she was doodling something idly with her foot, not really even looking at what she's drawing. I try to catch her gaze, but she's looking out the window. It's making me uneasy. Rin almost looks like she's asleep with the way she's leaning back against the chair with her legs resting easily on the desk. She's not completely given up on the drawing. The more I try to relax, ignore her, and just be myself, the more it feels like I should ask if something's wrong. Don't let it go. I'm sorry, if my boy asks what's wrong and she replies something along the lines of, it's nothing, I'm fine, not only will I probably deduct a point from her, but I will also see that as a red flag, and we should start considering our options of evacuating the facility. Okay, he left it alone. Good job, my boy. My boy gets it. My boy. Boy! After club activities are over and others have filed out, Rin gets up from her seat and marches over to Naomi with the unusual determination. God, I wonder if I should actually go back and try to play Undertale all the way through. I don't really know how that game ends. I never fucking finished it. I will do it. I bet she's talking about the art thing. I bet that's the only thing that would actually fucking come up with this game. Rin's stop slamming your fucking desk. Naomi, who was humming to himself while sorting a box of pencils by hardness. I'm so... Fucking excuse you? Sorting your pencils by hardness. What pencil is soft? The left side's looking at my right side of the brain again and saying, I don't think we're going to make a dog. Turns around with a mixed expression of friendliness and incomprehension on his face. What will you do, my girl? Oh my god, you really just want to make her say it. You really just want to make her shout it out. The gallery person. I can talk with that person. At least yesterday I thought I could. And today too. I think I want to try it. I'm going to go all the way. The widest smile I've ever seen on any person's face lights up the teacher's features. He is almost literally beaming. He's almost literally flaming. And there goes a couple of viewers. I'm sorry. I had to. Oh, you know, who am I fucking kidding? If there was a gay viewer, they probably walked out the goddamn door the second I started doing Naomi's voice like he's from goddamn Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, wonderful. I had almost lost hope. Such a hard-headed girl you are. But I knew that sooner or later you'd understand. As well, I will call my good friends and arrange a meeting. You'll need to show her your work so she can estimate it. I've told her about you, but obviously you should talk face to face. This is... God, fuck, why do you... Put the fucking tongue away. I gotta say it like his face is. I gotta put my tongue out. This is so exciting, isn't it? Oh, God. Naomi is talking more to himself than to us and walking in circles around his desk, waving his hands around wildly all the while. He picks up his cell phone from the breast pocket of his jacket and flips it open with a stylish movement. And I can easily see that movement in my head. Starting to look for the number to call. While he searches, he notices me staring, gives me beaming thumbs up. I shrug back at him, doing my best not to look smug. Naomi finds the number and makes the call, turning away from us and lowering his voice once it goes through. Even so, I can hear his excited tone. The call doesn't last long. Fabulous! I probably blew out a couple people's eardrums with that one. Say's at the gallery right now, and she says we could stop by right away if that's fine. This is most excellent! Do you have some kind of portfolio to show, Ren? She just shakes her head at the question. Never fear. I've taken some photos of your paintings. We can bring those and maybe a couple of originals with us. Those will be quite sufficient for now. There should be some recent ones around here in the back, right? What? You know, I don't really want to know what you're doing with a bunch of Rin-related photos in your desk. He pulls out a folder full of photos. A folder? Oh, God. Out of the desk drawer. Then charges towards the back where there's a small storage room and extra cabinets for all the materials and tools the art classes and club use. He soon finds what he's looking for and Carly wraps two of Rin's paintings in some brown packing paper. Nakai, would you carry these to my car? I pick up two oil paintings. They aren't heavy, but they do make navigation somewhat cumbersome, and I follow Naomi and Rin to the parking lot. Is this a goddamn new picture? I'm super impressed. Naomi has a pretty nice car. Not something I expect a high school teacher to drive. I wonder what kind of salaries they earn at Yamaku. The canvases are stuffed into the trunk, where they just barely fit. At the teacher's over-enthusiastic prompting, I get in the car along with them. Rin answers my questioning stare with a confirming nod and nonchalant shrug. I guess I've become sort of an assistant for her now. I guess I would have to. Someone needs to put on her seatbelt. Naomi doesn't go light on the pedal. The smooth ride takes about 10 minutes to bring us to the city center, where we pull into a tiny parking lot and get out of the car. I pick up the paintings again. Looking around, it's just like any city in Japan. What the fuck were you thinking? What did you expect? What? Don't get excited. Just what were you expecting? Same style of buildings, people hurrying here and there, office workers sweating in their suits in the summer heat. Wide, what? Yes, those famous Japanese wide, three-leaned, wide tree-lined streets aren't something you see everywhere, though. Maybe they're the city's specialty. It definitely has the feel of a city, which I thought I had already forgotten. I feel immediately comfortable walking around. I haven't actually been here before. He has, but don't tell him. 2 seasons already. Self-promotion of best 2-season Katawa Shoujo. Fucking smooth. No, in that case, it's about time. It's a great city. Lots of wonderful folk around here. And most important of all, a vibrant culture life. Yes, I am trying to speak with my teeth clenched like the dude is apparently doing. Ah, Sai's place is just around the corner. Huh. After turning around 3 more corners, right around the corner, 3 corners later, Naomi stops in front of a door. There's a nameplate in big red letters over it. 22nd corner. Is this really the 22nd corner? Of what? That's bothering me too. I mean, where to start counting? And which way do you count? That's true. Where are the other 21 corners? Are they labeled too? These are questions that need answering. Rin gets worked up over the strangest things, unlike me. Naomi ignores her completely and pushes the door open. The gallery is very clean looking, and the air conditioning makes it cool and very comfortable. The white walls and big windows facing onto the busy street make the whole place feel airy and bright. There's nobody around whom I can see. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, sweet Jesus, fuck. I'm sorry, that one snuck up on me. Oh, God. I think I nearly puked in my mouth. I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm okay. I'm alright. Jeez, what is it about this environment that nearly made me puke in my mouth? Something must be wrong. Something must be amiss. Because normally I have no problem with art galleries. I like art. Ooh. I wonder if this place is haunted and I'm getting a weird vibe about it. Another self-promotion. Outside play. Smooth. Most of the floor space is empty, with only a few large tables and a counter for furniture. There are paintings, too, of course. A poster advertises an exhibition for an artist I've never fucking heard of. Most of his work seem to be portraits or landscapes done in a more traditional style than Rin's abstraction. And as you can see in the back, you can see some of Adolf Hitler's paintings! Hello, new character! You can tell you're not a main character because the slightest details are missing from the character as a whole as compared to our actual main characters. Someone by the bell on the door, a lady who looks maybe around Naomi's age, comes from around the corner. She's dressed in a sharp suit, her straight dark hair in a perfect ponytail behind her head. A pair of flashy, expensive-looking glasses frame her eyes. On second glance, I'm not sure of her age anymore. She looks old, and yet not actually old. You know what, Hisao? You should say that one out loud. That is a compliment. Don't actually follow my advice, but actually follow my advice. Lady, you look old, but yet you don't look old. In fact, I don't think you're old. Complimented. Bam. You're welcome. Say hello. She clearly recognizes the teacher, greeting him warmly. I don't know what to do for your voice. I'm running out of voices. I can't do the same voice twice for someone. So, you're not getting a voice. Oh, there you are, Shinichi. And so quickly. I take it that these two are your students. Indeed. Let me introduce you. This is Ren Tezuka, the one I spoke to you about. And a healthy-looking lad. Don't you fucking lie to her. Over there is Hisao Nakai. She takes a long, hard look at both of us, especially Ren. It feels like we're being evaluated. That a worth of some abstract kind is being calculated for us. Her eyes linger for a long time on Rin. On her eyes. Her empty sleeves, tied in knots. Her posture. Saya takes a first impression of Rin with an intensity I have not seen used by anyone else before. Once finished, she smiles amiably. Pleased to meet you both. My name is Sai Sonji. And I'm the owner of this gallery. Could I maybe offer you some tea? No thanks, lady. I actually have some of my own. didn't even intend to actually drink this. That was just too perfect of a timing. That was too perfect of fucking timing. That was so perfect, that's creepy. What did I say at the beginning of this recording session? I was like, oh, I've got my drinks sitting right next to me in case I need them. That's if I got thirsty. You have any idea how hard it is to just fucking talk nonstop for like 30 to 40 fucking minutes at a time? Cheers! What exactly are you drinking though, Ryan? I don't know. Depends who wants to pay me money. Oh, no, thank you. We're fine. Dude just answered for both of us. For all of us. Fuck you. Let's get down to business. I laid the paintings on the tabletop to give the gallery owner a better view, and Naomi pulls out his folder of photos. The old lady, but not old lady, studies Rin's works carefully, absent-mindedly brushing her cheek with her fingers while letting her gaze sweep over the paintings. Her eyes remind me of a bird of prey of some sort. They're so sharp and somehow very calculating. She takes her time, slowly going over the paintings in order without uttering a single word. Even the teacher looks very nervous. He tries to point out certain details and other things about Rin's work, but it seems like she's not listening. While Naomi had a stroke there, while Naomi and I keep looking at Say. I'm gonna say Say. Cause I say so. Trying to look for some sort of hint of reaction on the gallery owner's face, Rin lets her gaze wander around the gallery space. Suddenly, she pipes up. Is this really the 22nd corner? Rin, I don't ever want you to change. I mean, not in the sense that you bettering yourself and actually putting your work out there. Your personality. I don't ever want you to change. Change, but don't change. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense. Shut up. She raises her gaze from the paintings to look at Rin, but doesn't answer. It's probably for the best. She takes stock of Rin's slouchy posture and her dreamy eyes that are again moving restlessly about. The way Rin seems to be detached from the situation that's supposed to be very important for her annoys me just a little. I'm practically holding my breath here. Not me, I'm trying to catch my breath after non-stop talking. After Say has gone through all of Naomi's photos and inspected the 2 oil paintings I hauled here, she goes through all the material again, this time at a quicker pace. Finally, she gives her verdict. I like it. Okay, roll the credits. We're fucking done. Though, if you don't mind me saying, you're still a bit immature. Searching for your own direction, perhaps? She picks up one of the photos. Still, just look at this. I just can't take my eyes off it. Like a little kitten playing around. That's what your art makes me feel, young lady. Fucking what? Thank you. I think. Nobody has ever said that before, I think. I don't think anyone has ever... I'm going to hop over here on Rin's side and like take her side of this. I don't think anyone has ever fucking said that about anything in the history of mankind until this very point, ma'am. Yeah. That's all that Rin has to say. Something about what the gallery owner says and how she says it makes it sound patronizing to me, but I hold my tongue. I'm sorry, did Naomi have a stroke? Anyway, what a wonderful imagination, though, isn't it? I've always said that Tezuka has a great eye for composition and color harmony, and technique. Remember, all these are done with her feet. Of course, we need to put some... Of course, we need to put some of the simpler ones on display, too. For the lay people, right, say. What the fuck do you mean by that? The teacher snorts derisively. You know how those Philistines are. What do they understand about real art? Oh my god, what the fuck? They'd just be at loss with the abstractions and themes here. No, dude, if you're meaning me... The reason I don't like a lot of modern art is because a lot of it is just random splotches of paint and it's sold for like $1 million. Or an empty can of soup on a fucking pedestal. Fuck you. You know, that's what I have to say. Monica, hold my stash. Apparently I gotta whoop this guy's ass. But it'll generate more publicity, and that's good, isn't it? Sei smiles gently at Naomi's remark and turns back to the paintings. I wonder. To tell you the truth, I just don't know if this all makes an exhibition. Even if I like it, I don't get the feel of a theme or of cohesion. I get that. I understand that. And I respect that. This is not personal. This is business here. You put someone's work on display. Sometimes it's probably best to have some kind of a theme, overall theme. There's no avoir, oeuvre, and fuck it, I can't fucking read. You guys fucking know that by now. But I appreciate that you're cool with it. And really, who would expect such from a young artist like the kitten here? Stop calling her a armless, legless kitten. Oh, no. It's definitely a doable. Especially when we get a few new pieces and touch up some of the old ones. Why are you pushing this so much? I don't mind painting more. I'll do anything. It's a bit of a stretch. Trust me, I wouldn't have come to you if I didn't believe Tezuka was ready. You can sense it too, can't you? Sense it. You can see it too, can't you? This dude is like... Look, I do the voice all in good fun because, you know, he's flamboyant. There, I fucking said it. He's coming off as weird now, though. Like, dude, calm down. She's a high school student. Why are you pushing this so much? I know exactly what her... I'm going to read this sentence without the voice. What the fuck? Oh god, it's a random Pokemon. Hold on. I gotta catch this motherfucker real quick. Let's fucking go. You fucking Trico. Is that how you goddamn say it? I don't know, but I'm gonna fucking catch you. What do you want? You want a berry? I don't have a berry. What do you want? Let's go. Unexpected Pokemon battle. Let's fucking rock. Oh, you motherfucker. You ain't getting out of this motherfucker alive. Well, you have to get out of this. Oh, you son of a whore. This has now become the most goddamn tense episode of this entire fucking series. Caught it! Let's go! We're going to Disneyland! Fuck yeah, bro! Oh my god. Oh, I have the name for this episode now. Anyway, don't... Alright. Yeah, I know exactly what her kind is capable of. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Those words give the Gallus lady a pause. A hollow, bottomless look that takes over her eyes for a moment, as if she's looking through or maybe past Naomi. She says nothing, but her mouth becomes a tight, flat line, as if stretched. Finally, the moment passes. Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm saying. Sei sighs and takes a few steps, walking in a circle as if to help organize her thoughts. She takes another look at a photo of the painting she particularly liked, the one that made her call Rin a kitten. She places her hand over her mouth, lost for words. After a few moments, she shakes her head. I don't know what to say. After seeing you, dear, and these paintings of yours, would you excuse us for a moment? I want to talk to your teacher in private for a bit. Sei draws the art teacher aside, and they talk in hushed tones for a while. I can't hear what they're saying, but over her shoulder, I can see the lines around the corners of her mouth tighten as she motions with her hands in time with her words. The expression on her face is... What kind of expression is it? I can't say. Once they're done discussing whatever they had to discuss, they give one another a serious look. I feel something that goes beyond mere words transpiring there. They walk back to us. Sei looks seriously at Rin, her left hand reaching as if instinctively towards a pack of cigarettes that's lying on the table. She picks up the pack and extracts one. Looks at it absentmindedly as if now only realizing she did so, and puts it back. Finally, she locks eyes with Rin, evaluating her once more. All right, little kitten. I'm going to believe in you. I will display your paintings here, but from what I can see, this is not enough. You don't really have a cohesive theme. You don't have enough of the good stuff. You're going to have to work hard to actually get something that I can put on an exhibit here. I know. It's a good thing my gallery's so small, no? Rin... oh my god, Hisao's actually speaking up. Rin already spends pretty much her every free waking moment she has painting. How's it possible to work any harder? She'd have to skip classes to do more than she already does. And how can anyone work that much? So, Hisao, take this from a guy who in college interacted heavily with art students. Oh, they can work harder. They can work so fucking hard it would make even business people's heads spins. It's tragic, really, with a lot of them. Silence falls in the gallery after my words. Saya looks at her art teacher, who is looking contemplatively at her star student. I look at all three of them, confused. It's doable. What do you mean? I mean, the school is special. The board puts great value on things such as this. I'm sure I could arrange some leave for her. It's not unprecedented by any means. I'll discuss it with her parents, too. They've been quite supportive. However, it might be a bit of a stretch to get working space for her at the school if she's not actually going to attend classes. Actually, I was thinking about this before. Do you use the place upstairs for anything? No, I don't. Haven't since back then. It's more like a landfill than... Oh god, he's gonna rent out the studio for her. Upstairs. I own a small 8-layer apartment on the top floor of this building, but it hasn't been in use for... Goodness, it's been so long, hasn't it? Her eyes leap up to Naomi, who has a strange, muted expression on his face. Indeed. Do you think? Even Naomi and his small brashness has trouble coming straight out with the question. Sei, of course, sees through him and throws up her hands, sighing deeply. I guess I can't say no, can I? Very well. I'll lend you the use of the place as well, if needed. It's not like I really use it. Excellent! I knew I could count on you. Don't celebrate yet. It is a mess, so don't be shocked when you first see it. However, you can use it as you see fit. Since it's an 8-layer, it already has essels and things like that. You only need your own tools and materials, and to somehow clean it up a bit. It's not habitable, though, so I can't let you live there. I doubt your school or parents would allow that, in any case. Okay. However, it's convenient to crash there overnight if necessary. I won't mind. Most excellent, isn't it, Tezuka? He enthusiastically pats Rin on the shoulder, laughing in relief and happiness as all the good fortune landed on him personally. Sei smiles as well, perhaps more amused by the old teacher's glee than anything else. Oh dear, Shinichi. This really is like back then. Are you sure we all haven't been off more than we could chew? Yeah, we... This seems like a lot to put on Rin. It's like, god damn, they are putting their necks out for this. She looks at Rin, who seems to be oddly subdued despite all this. I hope it'll be worth it, kitten. Stop calling her kitten! She holds out her hand as if to shake Rin, but realizes the impossibility and quickly moves to pat her on the shoulder. Rin looks back at her silently, her eyes serious and impenetrable like the dark of the night. Oh god! Sometimes my mouse double clicks on its own. Oh, that was the end of the chapter. That caught me by surprise. So, let's see. Rin applies for, and thanks to Naomi pressuring the principal, I'm sure, is granted leave for the rest of the term for exceptional extracurricular activities. She has to make up for it during summer vacation, but it seems she doesn't mind. Rin will still be able to eat and sleep at school, of course. She just doesn't have to go to classes. I'm not entirely sure if I envy her or not. It all makes me feel anxious somehow. It's the last day of school for Rin. I feel like I should send her off with a word of encouragement, or at least say something. It was sort of due to my influence that she decided to dive head first into this after all. Alright, with that, I'm going to end things there. Save that shit. Boy, this was a goddamn eventful episode, now wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So hey, if you enjoyed any of that, you know that deal. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you are subscribed, make sure you click that bell of notification. Make sure YouTube isn't unsubscribing you and anyone else that you know. Follow the Facebook and hop on board the Discord. And as always, I want you guys... I'm going to save again just to be double sure. The scent of light? What the fuck? And as always, I want you guys to stay awesome out there. Adios.